This Coast to Coast Entertainment Network program is brought to you by Beside Me Bracelets. Our bracelets are handmade for any occasion. Use the promo code Coast to Coast for 15% off. Visit their website at besideme.com. Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. With 24-hour shopping available, use the code 160920 and show her some love, like she showed us. Reaper Apparel Company, a commitment to live your most authentic way every single day. Visit reaperapparelco.com for more information and a look at all of their apparel offerings. And by Good Day Embroidery, your local source for custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Log on to gooddayembroidery.com for more information.
Welcome, everybody, to Between the Ropes here on Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I am Crispy Bacon, here with two wrestling fans, wrestling in general. Big B, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Staying up and talking wrestling with you guys because got some things to talk about, it seems like. So I'm ready to tit-tat.
Yeah, there is a lot to go over, and I'm also here with Christy Wilson. How you doing this evening?
Doing good. Ready to talk wrestling.
I am too, and I guess Big B, you had some stuff on your mind. What do you want to bring up?
Well, I don't have nothing on my mind per se. Just ready to, say his name, and he appears September 15th. He'll be in Minnesota. So, and we all know Dragon Viper's out getting a tattoo of Matt Riddle's face or Dominic Dirty Dom's face on his butt. I mean, so I can't wait to see that.
It is interesting, though, how I guess you could say Henry, he's on WWE TV, but he works for TNA.
Right.
And they kind of treat him as and he's not, but an indie wrestler where he can do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just shows you that there is a strong working relationship with TNA and
WWE
and WWE. Yeah, so I mean, WWE's trying to cash in on the popularity of Joe Hendry, and it's going to help, and it's going to help and Impact out. So
yeah, and I think it's what's supposed to happen with wrestling companies or any companies in the same umbrella. That's what's supposed to happen, I think. Is you're kind of working together. Yeah, you're competition, but I think that you should kind of work together.
You should promote each other.
Well, not really promote, but yeah. I mean, you could promote with, jibber jab, I guess, and the promos and stuff. I mean, calling the other people out. I mean, we saw that in the Monday Night War era where they were, it was more WCW calling out WWE every once in a while, but
Speaking of calling out people in a way, did anybody see SmackDown Friday?
I saw some of it.
A little bit.
I'm gonna refer to one part. It was at the beginning of the episode or of the show. Kevin Owens is out there, and I think A-Town Down Under was out there too.
Right.
And Grayson Waller showed a video clip of every time Kevin Owens turned on his friends or whatever, and they showed Jericho.
Oh.
Which was kind of interesting.
Right. Because Jericho works for AEW.
Yeah. And it said on there, Exhibit A, Chris Jericho.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Not like unnamed wrestler or
Or they
Well-
blurred out his face or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is I think WWE's finally realizing that fans aren't stupid. We know what they're trying to hide. We know,
Yeah.
so
Like, we know you're trying to erase people from your history, but you can't do that. You can't do
yeah.
that with Jericho or anyone else who has left the company to work for competition like AEW, like TNA, like New Japan.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Whereas if you had Vince in there, he would want to shun everybody.
It would just like erase everybody who's
That's
gone
right.
off to work for other places.
Vince saw whoever went to AEW as a traitor.
Yeah.
I feel like.
He saw that. I think he saw that with Jericho. He definitely saw that with Moxley or Ambrose. He saw that definitely. Saw it with probably God knows how many other people.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas Triple H is like, if you want to go over there, go over there. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I don't mind.
Go ahead.
If you think you'll be successful,
Yeah.
then go for it. I'm not going to
Yep.
stop you.
But I do, since we're kind of on the topic of WWE,
Mhm.
they added some more matches to Bash in Berlin.
Yeah.
It's going to be this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
I think their kickoff show is Friday morning. You can watch that on Peacock or
Oh,
WWE
yeah.
or on YouTube. So it'll be
Time
available
difference
in the morning.
time difference between here and Germany is like pretty big
Hold on.
time pretty good sized time difference between those of us in the United States
Oh, it's at
and
1:00.
everyone's in Germany. So
Yeah.
Just doing
And
the 1:00.
I don't know.
so far we have Gunther and Randy Orton
wouldn't be surprised if
Gunther's
that's the
gonna
main
win
event.
for the championship.
Yeah, that has to be the main event.
Yeah,
No,
that
it's
has to be
between
because
Cody and Kevin.
I mean, Gunther's from Austria, but he did a lot of his wrestling training and beginning of his wrestling career was in Germany, so that
I
would
could
make
see it.
sense.
I could see
the
it being.
last match on the card.
I could see it being co-main event.
Yeah, I'm thinking Cody versus KO would be the match before Gunther versus Orton.
I'm thinking
my
Cody.
guess.
I'm thinking Cody and Kevin's going to be main event.
No, I think honestly, I really think Cody and Kevin might open the show for some reason. I don't know why.
There's a possibility of that as well because you want to get that out of the way before you go all the way to Gunther versus Orton, which I'm convinced is going to be the last match on the card.
Yeah.
You also have the Terror Twins, Damian and Rhea, going up against the new Judgment Day or the Judgment Day.
Or the
Dominic
Judgment
Mysterio. Huh?
Dollar Tree Judgment Day.
There you go. Or you're going up against Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Interesting development in the CM Punk Drew McIntyre match. Yes, it is a strap match, but it's a four-corner strap match.
Oh God. So
Yeah, so that's what they got to go.
Touch the four corners in order to win the match. Did I get it
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Haven't seen that in a while.
I think they had one. They had a four corners match in AEW. I don't remember. I think it was like early, like the early days of Dynamite. I think Cody Rhodes might have been a part of it. I don't remember. I'll have to look back on it. Check it out.
And the last match they added most recently on this last episode. The Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn going up against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the Women's Tag Championship.
That could be a bathroom break match as far as I'm concerned, or the match where you get up to go get yourself a snack.
Okay, Dragon Viper.
I'm sorry. Is this?
I think that match. I kind of thinking. Again, don't know why, because they're a good tag team together, and I think they could dominate for a while.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to see a heel turn.
Bianca.
I think we're going to see a split between
Bianca and Jade.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing that, in my opinion, would make this match interesting, is if there's a heel turn.
Yeah.
That I
But I'm
don't
thinking
know.
Isla and Alba, Unholy Union, retain,
Yeah.
because I'm thinking Blair Davenport, who's aligned with Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn could play a factor, and she could play a role in this match in general.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, but who knows? I won't know. We won't know until we see it.
No, but that could be the second match of the night.
Probably.
It's hard to decide on these matches, like which one could start first.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard to guess the order.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're gonna start with the mixed tag match.
Mm-mm.
They could start with the women's tag match, but I don't know. For some reason, I think it's gonna be a heavyweight title match to start it off with.
The strap match.
Or you could, the strap match could start things off. Set the
No,
tone for the
I don't think they'll
No.
start it off.
PLE.
That could
not a
be
good idea. Like
that
midway through,
match could
probably.
happen like co-main event. Have a
You could
lot
do
of
like
co-main
a
event.
triple main event. Strap match, Cody versus KO, Gunther versus Orton.
Maybe.
I mean, it's possible, but won't know it until we see it.
Yeah, they have done the triple main event, which is kind of confusing for some people. You know.
Well, yeah, like
Wait,
Dragon Viper,
what?
he can't count. He can't count to three.
Oh boy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But
Oof.
no, it's gonna be a good event, I think.
Yeah.
You think anybody's gonna return or appear?
No.
Well, if we say his
No.
name, he'll appear.
Dragon Viper.
I don't think he's ready there yet.
No.
No, I don't know. I don't think we're going to see any surprise returns at Berlin. I mean,
Nope.
One name we could see next year, I feel like Jordan Grace.
His TNA contract expires next year?
Yeah.
Who's that?
before
Jordan
Okay,
Grace.
her and Hendry's. Yeah, I think it's her and Joe Hendry's contracts with TNA both expire next year, so they could go to WWE next year. So there's always that possibility.
Well, I think
yeah.
I think Grace is up first, but you know what she posted on social
Mhm.
media.
Mhm.
She is getting rid of
We'll
her.
see.
Not that.
Ooh.
She's getting rid of her OnlyFans,
Yeah. Wow.
which means
WWE.
yeah.
Because they don't allow that at all.
Right.
They don't allow that at all.
So that's kind of what everybody's thinking, that she's getting rid of that. So
yeah,
that kind of opens the door for that, but who knows? Crazy stuff's happened.
Yep.
But she seems to be everywhere. She was at GCW not long ago.
I heard about that. Yep.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with Impact. They're trying to let their superstars help them, make money, get their name out there. So
get more exposure.
yeah, because if I remember right, I'll have to look. I think Jordan Grace was in Minnesota at an MAW event a few months ago.
What?
Wow.
So I could be wrong on that, but I'll have to look.
Okay.
Over on Raw, Braun Breaker is getting a title shot at Bad Blood, but there's going to be, of course, a tournament.
And we know one name that put his name in.
Go ahead.
No, and we already know one person who already put his name in. Yeet. Main event Jey Uso. And thinking, don't don't do this to us where you tease the possibility of him having a singles run and then you just book him to lose. That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it
then
depends on
again,
who it is.
Breaker, yeah, I mean, but Breaker just won the Intercontinental title, and I don't see them taking it off him for a while at least. Maybe, I don't know,
I've seen that
Mania
there's-
or something. I don't know.
Well, you got to feel Sammy's going to be somehow in that tournament or whatever.
Oh, I don't
No,
doubt it
he's-
for 1 second. He's probably going to be in it.
I think he's probably on I'm going to say vacation, but
Chilling.
they'll find a way to take him out of it.
Write him off like, oh, he's like, oh, look, Braun Breaker just injured Sami Zayn. Well, we won't be seeing him for a while.
Right. But I mean, there's that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I know Dragon Viper will be upset that for a few months we won't get Pat.
Ah,
Pat's
well, he's
doing
not going
college
to be.
football.
Yeah, he was in Ireland for the first episode of College Game for College Game Day. So
But so was Joe Tessitore, though.
yeah, and well, and so was Sheamus.
was. Yeah. But I'm just saying, as far as media people for WWE.
Yeah, it's sort of like a cross promotion sort of between WWE and ESPN.
So why does Pat have to step back if
I don't
everybody
know.
else is doing college football? But
You gotta, yeah. I mean, you figured he's doing College Game Day, but he also has this radio show as well. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's
mean-
probably written in his contract.
Yeah,
You know.
I mean, he's not like Ryan Seacrest could take about 4 or 5 jobs and like
Mhm.
you
I host
pretty
my
much
talk
never,
show.
never.
I host.
I host like look at me. I got a radio show. I host American Idol. I host Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
I can do all those things.
Which is crazy.
It's nuts. I don't know how he does it.
I don't either.
Not everyone can do what he does. Even McAfee probably knows his limits.
Maybe that's what McAfee's thinking. He's like, I can't be doing all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I am not
mean,
Ryan
even if he-
Seacrest.
He's not right. He's like, I'm not Ryan Seacrest. I can't do all this crap. Are you kidding me?
Did Shane McMahon join AEW?
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
Ricochet did.
Well, no, we didn't. I was watching AEW All In today, and I kept wondering to myself, is there any point Shane McMahon shows up? And he never showed up. I don't even
Nope.
think he was in. I don't think he was in London for that event.
Who knows?
So I didn't see him.
No, but Ricochet showed up.
Yeah, he did show up. I was glad to see him.
Yeah.
And
Did he come out to like somewhat of the same music or
nope.
no?
He came out to no.
Same
He
name.
came out to what?
Same name. They didn't
Same
change his name.
He owns the rights to that ring name. It's just I think he collaborated with AEW's main music guy Mikey Ruckus for a new theme that he
Okay.
debuted. Yeah. Mikey Ruckus does a lot of music for AEW. Even did the themes for the new theme for Dynamite and the new theme for AEW Collision. So,
Oh,
and he's done a lot of different wrestler themes as well. So he's really talented.
Did he do the learning
He's
tree?
not Def Rebel, thank God.
Did he do the learning tree entrance?
Nope. I don't think he did. I think that was Jericho's doing. Which, by the way, thank God Jericho lost today.
It looked like it was a fun event.
All in, yeah.
And then in 2 weeks, they're going to go all out for it. And that's the next pay-per-view for them.
That is.
All out.
It is. Yep, it is.
Who is the referee for Daniel's match? I want to talk about that for a second.
I'm trying to remember who it was. I know the names of a
It
few of
wasn't
them.
the female
I
wrestler.
Aubrey Edwards? No, I don't think
Okay.
I don't think it was her. I think it was someone else. I don't remember his name.
Because
But
what's
my
weird,
God, that match.
what's weird about that
Mhm.
is remember Bryant had to retire in WWE.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
2006. I think it was like what 2016.
Yeah, and the little girl in the stand cried.
Yeah,
Cried.
I
That's
remember.
Aubrey.
Oh, that is Aubrey.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I saw something on that.
Mhm.
Brandon's Reddit video.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just thought that'd be a cool full circle moment, though. You know.
Yeah, I don't think she called that match though. I don't think she did. I'll have to rewatch it because I did buy it on Bleacher Report, so I'll have to check it out again. But what I find ironic about that particular match is it's almost like WrestleMania 30 all over again, but it's in London, not in New Orleans. It's the same ring announcer. It's not a triple threat, but Danielson is the underdog.
Oh, with
You kind of see the similar, yeah. Because if you remember WrestleMania 30, Danielson was going up against Orton and Batista in a triple threat for the championship. Justin Roberts was the ring announcer.
Oh, he's the ring announcing over in AEW now? Okay.
Yes, he is.
he's been there for probably since day one.
I guess I
Yes.
did. I guess I
Yeah.
never caught the name. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was, but I just recognized the voice,
hmm
and it's like, oh, he was in
I
WWE.
think it was I think it was Jim Ross gave Justin Roberts the nickname Dapper Yapper because he always looks so dapper in his suits. It does a brilliant, and he does an incredible job. So he's one of my favorites, one of my favorite ring announcers, along with Samantha Irvin in WWE.
Mhm.
So, in total, if you want to count the pre-show matches
Mm-hmm.
for AEW, there was 12 of them.
I couldn't keep up with all of them.
They had, I think, 3 pre-show matches.
Yeah.
9 on the main card.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's what thing was.
One debut and one return.
Yeah. The thing is with AEW, they gotta have those amount of matches because they put a lot of big matches on their weekly cards. So for them to get the rates, they have to have big time quality matches. So
And not only that, but sometimes their pay-per-views are sporadic.
They can be.
Um,
You're gonna have a few of them. They're gonna have really bad matches, and then you're gonna have 1 or 2 that are gonna be real bangers. And
yeah, but
or
that's
you're gonna have an
WWE
overall
though too.
right. I mean, WWE sometimes has that same problem. Sometimes the title matches or the filler matches completely suck, and then you have those 1 or 2 matches that are going to get like the 5-star rating from Dave Meltzer or something like that.
but what I mean too is like this month you might have a pay-per-view, you may not have a pay-per-view for 2 more months.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean by sporadic. So,
You're right.
and it seems like all of their championships, not all of them from ROH, but
Mm-hmm.
at least on AEW's main side, they're always they seem to be always up for grabs.
Yeah.
But no, I mean there's some good matches. We had the Casino Battle Royale.
Casino Gauntlet match. Yeah, that was a good one. There was one major surprise that I absolutely was not expecting, which was Nigel McGuinness going from the commentary desk to getting in his ring gear and getting into that match. I was like, what?
So he came out of retirement.
He came out of retirement. Yeah, I never saw him wrestle, to be honest. Because
I remember him in
I know
NXT.
as a comment. I've heard. Yeah, he was a commentator on NXT.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he part of the like? Was he part of the like one of the first Nexus teams too?
No.
Sure.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'll look it up.
Okay,
He,
I could be wrong.
All right, I read up. He was offered a contract with WWE, but when he went for his physical, they found an injury was discovered, and WWE withdrew the contract. And he had to
He was in
retire due to.
ROH for a little bit.
Yep, he was also in TNA.
Yeah. From
And he had
2009
to-
to 2011.
He had to retire due to health issues, mainly. I think what I read was it was hepatitis. He contracted hepatitis B, I think, which affects your liver. So
He was in WWE from 2016 to 2022.
I think it was when he was a commentator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just seeing him there, I'm like, wait, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Nigel's going in here? Oh my god, I was shocked because that was one person I did not honestly expect to see in the ring.
And that gauntlet match
Mm-hmm.
was Ricochet's first match,
Mm-hmm. It was
Yep.
official match.
an official match.
Who ended up winning that gauntlet match?
Christian.
Boo.
Oh, Christian won it? Okay, so now he
Christian
gets the
Cage.
title.
So, yeah, he gets a title shot, kind of like Money in the Bank. You can cash it in any time.
But
Okay.
isn't that when you have to announce it before a match or something
Yep.
like that?
Yes, too. Yeah. I don't think if he's going to challenge Bryan Danielson, I don't see Danielson dropping that title to Christian because he just won it. I don't see it happening.
Well,
So this is going to be another attempt by Christian to try and get a championship, and this could be kind of like they're hinting at the beginning of the end of Christian's faction called the Patriarchy. You're kind of teasing it a little bit, just bit by bit.
Hook won his, championship back, if you want to say
The
that.
one, his title that was created by his dad,
Yeah.
who got involved in the match, and it was great to watch.
But there's a stipulation.
Way to go, Taz.
There's a stipulation to this match, though. If Hook lost, he couldn't challenge for it again. As long as Jericho had it.
Yeah, it became a 3-on-1 match because you had Big Bill or Big Cass and Brian Keith involved. So it was like the odds were stacked against Hook from the beginning, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Taz got involved at the right time to help his son win. So it's just great to. I know this guy has underwent surgeries for like his hips, his knees, his feet, his neck. He broke his neck one time. I walked into the hospital and said, "Look, broke my neck. Help me." I mean, no hesitation whatsoever. It's like, "Hey,
I need some help.
Help! Is there a doctor in here?"
So Jamie Hayter returned, apparently.
That's the return that I was in a Twitter space, and a friend of mine was losing his mind because he's a big fan of hers.
It kind of looked like Becky Lynch.
You would think with the red hair, yeah, but it was Jamie Hayter. She wears way more colorful gear than Becky does.
Right, but apparently it got the Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, Becky is all elite." Nope, that's Jamie Hayter.
But to be fair, I did the same thing
once
too. I thought that was Becky Lynch, but it was not.
I mean, all I had to do was look at the face, and I automatically knew it was. As soon as I heard the music, I was like, "That's Jamie Hayter's back."
I mean, the thing is what the people talking on Facebook, Becky's probably like on the bottom of the list. I think that would jump to AEW.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I don't see it happening. I mean, it would be cool if she did, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, she is
No.
right now she's taking a break. She's, she and Seth are taking care of their little girl. I mean, my God, like what's next? She's gonna announce she's pregnant with her second kid and announce she's retiring as well. I mean, that could happen too. I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, you never know what could happen.
Kind of what we don't know what will happen is we talked a little bit about Bad Blood.
Mm-hmm.
What could happen?
Rhea versus Liv for the women's world title with Rhea winning.
We saw
Yeah,
that.
I think you're gonna have that happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have some kind of. I don't know if they would do Solo versus Roman, but there's
They
gonna have to
might.
be some kind of. Yeah, they might.
Do
I
Hell
can
in a
see-
Cell.
I think you'll see 2 Hell in the Cells.
Mm-hmm. I think
I
if they're
would
going to do
say
Roman
that.
versus Solo, that would be, I think, one of them.
No, that's not. That's too early for a Hell in a Cell match.
No. You could do, if you want to split it out, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
You could have one, for the men. It'll be Punk and McIntyre, Punk and Seth, or all 3.
Mm-hmm. Triple
With
threat,
Drew
maybe.
McIntyre. And
Mhm.
For the women, you could do Rhea with no title up for grabs in a Hell in a Cell.
I can see them doing that. I can see Rhea wanting a cage match or some kind of cage against
Yeah.
Liv for her title.
Yeah.
Because
And-
it's been going on long enough.
And I think that triple threat idea, I think that's just I don't think you'll put that in a cage or anything. You're just gonna let them go all over the place.
Yeah, because they're going to want to bust out of the cell and just start beating the hell out of each other all over the arena.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
could do it. Then you could do a last man standing match.
You could.
I'm just trying to think.
That's one thing I've noticed with the regime of Triple H. He's not into many of those gimmick matches.
No.
Well, he is
I don't-
and
I
he
don't
isn't.
ever-
He doesn't. He
He
doesn't.
doesn't
mind.
overdo them.
No,
Well,
that's
not
the main
only
thing.
that, but he's also he doesn't want to have a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view match. He doesn't want those kind of gimmick pay-per-view matches.
Yeah, he doesn't
I
want to
think he's
do it just
okay
for
with
it. He doesn't want to do
I
it just
think
for
he's
the hell
okay
of
with
doing
just
it.
the match.
Yeah.
Right. He wants to have the match, but without a name to it, an event name to it.
That was probably why
Yeah.
he decided to do Bad Blood anyway, because you could put Hell in a Cell in that pay-per-view event.
Right.
You could do it that way.
Yeah.
You could do it that way.
And instead of having the the TLC pay-per-views, you could have
Mm-hmm.
down the line a TLC match.
Yeah.
You have to have,
Possibility there.
the individual
And I
match.
think come Bad Blood too, you're gonna see Sheamus versus
What?
Butch
Mhm.
Pete Dunne.
or Pete Dunne, yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, I could see that. And I could see that at WrestleMania or maybe Survivor Series.
No, one or the other.
Solo, I could see Solo and maybe Mania or Royal Rumble. Solo and Roman for the Uluwala, the lei.
Yeah, the red lei that the tribal chief wears. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I could see that
Maybe.
maybe at Mania or another
Yeah.
event.
I mean, if it's Mania, that would make sense because people are wanting Cody versus The Rock more than they want Rock versus Roman.
Now, I think if they do the Battle of the Lays, it's gonna be I think that might be part of War Games, maybe.
That's a
Yeah.
possibility too.
The winning team, Roman or Solo, gets to claim the share of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which will make whoever wins it tribal chief.
Yep.
Which to them, that's the biggest prize of all
Yep.
in their family and their legacies. So
Mm-hmm. And their tradition and their culture, sort of.
a couple more weeks, we're gonna get SmackDown on the USA Network.
Oh,
Yep. Oh yeah. gonna be interesting.
And then I know it's not in or the start of the month, but
Mhm.
close to that, you're gonna get NXT on the CW.
That's in I
So-
think October.
October 1st, I believe.
Yeah. And then before that, we're gonna have NXT
It'll be
No
SmackDown.
Mercy.
Yeah.
We get NXT No
I mean,
Mercy
as far
and
as
then
schedule changes.
yeah, schedule change. Yeah, exactly. But NXT No Mercy is going to be before NXT goes to the CW network, and that's going to be interesting
Down
because it
to-
does what?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I think this is the pay-per-view or premium live event where we get to see one of these two women step up to Roxanne Perez. I think the most likely one is Julia because I think she had one of her final match in Japan. So she's going
Yeah,
to
I
be
think it was
hopefully heading over to
today.
the States. Yeah, I think so. Or it could be
I saw a
Stephanie
picture.
Stephanie Vacour could be heading up to NXT to possibly challenge Roxanne. But I think I heard she's got work visa issues to take care of before she comes here to the States and work for WWE.
Right.
You know.
I'm looking at this now from WrestleMania. HBK. It's a real site.
Okay.
HBK
Oh, I know.
names the best in-ring wrestlers today. He names two of them.
Mhm.
Who do you think they are?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Are they both in NXT?
No, they're currently in WWE main roster.
Is one of them CM Punk?
No,
Drew McIntyre?
no,
Seth Rollins?
yes,
Okay.
Oh, he's got
I
Seth
got-
Rollins as one of them?
yeah.
Yeah. At least I got one of them.
Let's see. Seth Rollins.
What is it?
I know he's high on Braun Breaker, but I can't see him picking him.
Who? What are we talking about? Okay.
No.
What are we talking about?
Let's see.
If you're wondering,
He's
I'm
got.
eating an Oreo.
Mm-mm.
I can't think of the second one.
I'll give you a hint. He was in a club.
AJ Styles?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah. He's mentioned that before. I should have got that because
Yeah.
he said AJ Styles is probably the best guy, and it would be one of the guys that he would fight or wrestle right now if he could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would. I mean, if that actually, if that ever did happen, that would have been one hell of a match to watch.
Yeah.
It would have been fun.
It would.
Mm-hmm.
My other hint would have been he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You said club, that gave it away. Like, oh, OC, Too Sweet, Bullet Club.
Well, it could
I
have
got
been,
it.
Bullet Club. It could be Original
Bullet Club.
Club. It could be
Uh-huh.
Combat Club.
Huh.
I don't know. One of those clubs.
One of them.
That WrestleMania was good.
So I guess Sting showed up.
Yeah, because Darby Allin lost his coffin match against Jack Perry. And Jack Perry and the Young Bucks were gonna light the coffin on fire with Darby Allin inside it when Seek and Destroy by Metallica started playing and Sting came out with a baseball bat.
So Sting was involved, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, he came out and got Darby out of the coffin and out of the body bag he got put in.
What happened to retirement?
I don't know.
He's like, I need to go back.
Yeah, let me put the
Well,
face paint
I
on.
mean,
Let me get the bat. Let me go save my buddy because he's about
the
to
thing
be.
is, I mean,
he's about to be burnt to a crisp here.
the thing is, is he going to go back on his last match stance. I mean,
I hope
I
not.
know, I believe I read a report. One of his two kids, if not both, are training to become wrestlers. So,
Yeah, I heard that too.
so maybe that's something that sets up for a debut for one or both of them.
That could
Maybe.
be. Yeah, maybe it's possible.
Kids.
But I think just for this moment, he had to come back out with the face paint and the baseball bat and the Metallica song and save his buddy
Oh,
from
yeah.
getting burnt
Yeah.
and turned into toast in a coffin.
Yeah.
And I forgot what I was gonna say for a second.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, anything can happen, I guess.
yeah.
But I think he's gonna have sporadic
I think it'll just pop up
appearances.
here and yeah, I think it'll just like pop up here and there.
Be the hero kind of thing,
Mhm.
not take any
Yeah.
bumps, but be the hero.
Yeah. Like come out with the bat, swing it, and whoever the opponent is like, "Ugh, I'm getting out of here.
Mhm. Did anybody hear the comments can't speak, Mercedes said about making the jump from WWE to AEW?
No.
No, I didn't.
She said it was night and day.
hmm
At WWE, you didn't know what you were doing. Here, I got free reign. I can talk to whoever. Pretty much what everybody said. But the only difference I think of it is that she left when Vince was there.
I think that's
Now
what she was
it's-
referring to.
Yeah, and now it's Vince is not there. Triple H is running things, so maybe she shouldn't have said the comment she did. That's
Yeah.
just my thought.
Right.
Well, I mean, she left and she also went to New Japan and then, AEW, so. But I mean, that was a thing when AEW first started, when they had their big press conference and they said that they're going to do things different. The wrestlers are going to have a say in their gimmick, their storylines, and stuff like that. It ain't all just going to be, predetermined and stuff like that. So
Right. Well, they're going to play more of a role in how, like like you said, their matches, their storylines, their in-ring characters, all that.
Yeah,
It's going to be more of a collaboration than Vince just writing stupid promos that these wrestlers know their in-ring characters wouldn't say under normal circumstances.
Yeah,
and she said that she has a good writer, and she feels like she's more heard than anything else. So
yeah,
I mean, at least she's successful in AEW right now.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's thinking she's gonna help the women's, division, which she might, but everybody thought that Saraya was gonna do that, and whoever else signed there too, and everybody's saying that for Ricochet.
I mean, we don't honestly know what's going to happen with him. He's either going to be a mid-card title holder or he's going to get lost in the shuffle. I mean, I'm hoping he's in contention for championships in AEW because he's so talented and he's so good. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I just don't want him to see. I don't want him to get lost in the shuffle.
And I think I don't think nothing's really going to change. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, Tony Khan is like running himself ragged pretty much. He and his family are running the Jaguars, are running their Premier League soccer team, and he's doing AEW Ring of Honor. He really, really needs some more people to help take the load
That's-
off of him because I feel like he's taking on just too much. And he could
That's
be
why you
just
bring in a guy
he's-
like Shane McMahon.
You could if Shane wanted to do it. But do you want him more behind the scenes or do you want him to be in front of the camera?
Oh, you
Yeah, do you
bring
want
Shane in. You bring Shane in as a on-air personality. I mean, so
But could you also have him work behind the scenes, helping with booking and production, probably?
Or do you want him to be
ooh,
the quote unquote, because he's done it before, general manager?
He was the commissioner of SmackDown, I think, when the WWE did the brand split in 2016.
yeah.
He was
Yeah, so he did-
co-commissioner with
Brian Danielson was the GM. Shane was the commissioner, if I remember that, because I watched SmackDown pretty much. It's like I was willing to wait until Tuesday to watch SmackDown because I never knew what was going to happen. And that was the whole fun of it.
and now we gotta wait till
Yeah,
September.
it's getting closer.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It is. I think it's
getting
gonna be fun though.
It should be.
New graphics, new everything about it.
Yep. Oh, it should be fun.
So, is there anything else you guys want to cover? Because there's not much, I guess. to
No.
cover.
Oh, there was one match at AEW All In that I really think was one of the matches of the night, and that was Will Ospreay versus MJF for the International Championship. I mean,
The
the-
American Championship.
All the guys' entrances were fire. I think Ospreay's was way better. It was very Assassin's Creed like, if you are a fan of the game. He had some Assassin's Creed inspired gear on, and he had these break dancers there. It was crazy, and I loved it. And then MJF comes out looking like the Apollo Creed character from Rocky IV with the hat and the red, white, and blue and all that. I'm like, oh, dude. But overall, fantastic match. And Ospreay won, so that's awesome.
How was the ladder match?
The London ladder match. Nope.
No,
I wasn't happy.
Is
I
it
was not
because-
happy with the
it was because there was
Blackpool
no
Combat
party.
Club. No, well, that was besides the fact of no Hardys. Oh, you mean the tag team match? No, there was no Hardys. Young Bucks
Mhm.
retain their tag team titles. Screw them.
but
But I
they,
just had-
no, no.
no, they don't. They don't. They're executive vice presidents, and they're just playing egotistical jerks on camera. I'm sure that's not who they are in real life. But then again, how do we know?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Big B.
Oh,
Any
who do I
wrestling?
got? What's that?
Any wrestling?
Well, if you guys are following, I mean, I know I share you guys in the chest, but if you follow me on Facebook, you guys know that, of course, Joe Hendry will be coming to Minnesota December 19th. Got my tickets for that, but October is their big event. They got some big names coming to that event. Sid Vicious, Doink the Clown, Mickey James, Kelly Kelly,
Nice.
Lita, Jacqueline, Nasty Boys,
Nice.
Houston Thunder Liger, the Japanese Hall of Famer. They also
I've
got
heard of him.
yeah, they just announced today that Bull Nakana's coming. She had a big rivalry back in the day with Alundra Blaze, Medusa character.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm getting hyped up for that. Go get some autographs from some legends and see some great indie wrestling. So can't wait for that.
but you're kind
Love
of
it.
I won't say disappointed, but you're kind of not happy with that decision. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the Bull Nakana. I mean, I guess I mean, great get. Don't get me wrong. Just talking with the owner and stuff, and thought maybe it would have been somebody bigger. And if he's watching, not that I'm disappointed. I just thought it might have been a different way. But hey, they got Bull Nakano. They got some other Japanese legends coming in.
Mhm.
So definitely be a good.
John Hensley.
Yeah. So so
Hmm.
so it'll be a great event. Don't get me wrong. It's their biggest show of the year. They do a great. All the proceeds goes to the Native American group. So Women of the Nations they call it. So no,
That's
they do
cool.
it. They put on a phenomenal show. So can't wait.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's a good event. I'm sure you'll tell us when it happens. After it happens, and
Oh yeah.
Tell us stories about what you saw and all that.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. So since we're at the end, any final thoughts?
Mm,
Big
no,
B?
just thanks everyone. Oh,
Oh,
Go ahead, Christy.
well, just thank everyone for watching and just stay tuned for more awesome stuff from coast to coast.
Big B?
Yeah, thanks for watching. Definitely keep it in contact with us and let us know what you want to see, who you want to see. Hopefully, it's not Dragon Viper because we don't want to see him. But outside of that, just checking us out. We got some good shows coming. Myself and my partner Tim Hendricks, who we host C2C Raycom. We're coming up with a new fantasy show that will premiere maybe this Wednesday, if not for sure next Wednesday. Just iron out some details.
Yeah, because football season's back. We had college football this past weekend.
It's gonna be
Preseason
exciting.
preseason football for the NFL is over.
Thank God.
Yeah, Chris, before you go, there was some. I just got a notification, and I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to the young high schooler in Alabama,
Ooh.
who lost his life today
Oh.
after a serious collision in the game yesterday, from what I'm reading.
Oh my God.
So I want to send our thoughts and prayers out to that team and that family, and
Yeah.
just shows you how serious football is. Even though it's a fun sport to watch and play, you just never know what's going to happen. So
yeah, I didn't get a chance to read it. I did see it on my phone pop up a few minutes ago.
Wow.
Just looking at it for a second, I just glanced and I saw that he passed. I would have thought it'd be like a heat stroke kind of thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Either way, it's bad. Either way, it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of imagine one, seeing the hit. I haven't seen no highlights, so hopefully I don't. But just the mindset of that team, that school, the family, the community. So
yeah, it's just not good. But
It isn't.
thoughts and prayers go out to the family and the team, and not a good situation. But with that, hope everybody enjoyed the show. We will be back next week to recap what went down at Bash of Berlin and what could be happening, to the lead up to Bad Blood, which I think it's this month, or the month of September. So
maybe next week we'll see Dragon Viper's new Matt Riddle or Dirty Dom tattoo that he's getting.
There you go. So
oh my God.
With that, enjoy your week. Enjoy a week off of football, and We'll be back for another edition of Between the Ropes. Have a great evening.
Have a good night.